So the people that you've worked with that have taught you a lot about songwriting, share with me some of the lessons that they provided you with that have enabled you to succeed as a songwriter.
Well, you know, we're all products of our environment, and so like, you know, I'm in a lot of circles, so you get little pieces from everywhere. You get people who like totally start from inspiration,
right?
And you get the other people who say we got to have the hook, you know, we got to find it right, and that's why a lot of people, probably the majority of people, you know, start with a great hook, something that's a driver for the song, and you know, some of the people. We were just talking off camera about Burt Bacharach, who's been a great influence, and you know, Narda, our very own Narda Michael Walton.
Right.
You know, the Lamont Dozier, you know, the whole Holland thing, you know, the whole Sam and Dave and their songs, you know, Dave Porter and Isaac Hayes. And
from back in the day.
From back in the day. You know, the people who, you know, when I was growing up, who knew how to tell the whole story in 2.5, 3 minutes. Okay. You know, in 2.5, 3 minutes, they get you through the whole situation and the resolution and the whole thing. You got the whole movie, you know, and I look at songs as mini movies.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean? And so, you know, you got the whole movie in 2.5, 3 minutes.
Do you find that that particular talent is something that is not as prominent now as it used to be?
Well, I think it is, but I think the songs that really last have those elements in them. Okay. You know, there are, you know, you have the inspiration, and then you sit down and do the rewrite, and you sit down and think about crafting the song, and do my song have these elements that's going to make the song withstand the test of time. Okay. You know, and so I think that, I think there are some writers who are getting into the rewrite and then making it, you know, part of their craft.
Okay. You said something about the rewrite. A lot of young artists aren't into the rewrite.
Yeah.
They got it, they listen to it, they embellish it in different ways. Could you define what a rewrite is and what it entails?
Well, the rewrite is really going back, you know, after you've been inspired to write the song, the rewrite is going back and go, okay, do I have these elements that make you want to listen to the song over and over again? Do I have that memorable melody? Can my melody be better? You know, am I getting bored with my own thing? And so you're checking yourself lyrically, you're checking yourself melodically, you're checking yourself musically. You're checking for things like, do I have that signature riff that's identifiable only to my song? So, you know, when you put that song on, you know, people go in the first 2 bars, oh man, that's, you know, that's when we hear don 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 don. You know.
Right. It's pulling you in.
It pulls you in. Do I have that? Right. Do I have those elements of surprise? You know, do I have that hook that's undeniable? Can I not get enough of this song? You know. And so, am I getting bored myself? So that's, you know, just checking all those elements that you might have. You know, do I have enough tension and release? Right. You know.
I've heard a lot of stories about the work ethic of Charlie Wilson.
Yes.
You know, who, you know, you got, I think the song was top 10 or was it number 1?
It's number 1 for 15, 17 weeks or something.
Congratulations
like
on that. You know, it's, getting to number 1 is not easy. You know, and it also happens to be one of my wife's favorite songs, You Are. You know, we're talking
Charlie
about You
Wilson
Are.
his work ethic is really on 20. You know, he really, you know, he really makes sure his stuff is working, and I really applaud him for still being in the game and still being true to who he is. You know, because you got these people who are trying to, you know, be relevant and, you know, all this, but he knows his audience, and he always does something that's believable. Right. You know.
And he has that gift for the songwriting, and what I love particularly about You Are is that it really captures a vibe, an emotion, and a story. And at the end of it, you know, you're really into it.
Yeah,
It's really communicating this beginning, this middle, and, you know, living happily ever after, you know.
Right. I mean, that was his wedding song. Now, Clay Tobin and I worked on that song, but we didn't write it. We arranged on that song. And, and due to his busy schedule, thank God he allowed us to produce the part that we, you know, was involved with. But, yeah, that was for him. He wanted to have a song that was going to stand the test of time. And that would be that wedding song. Yeah. That would be that song that people put on when they want to connect.
Yeah. I view that song as sort of like the modern day version of Here and Now.
Yes, absolutely.
Because there was a point in time where I think every wedding I went to, Here and Now,
yeah,
was the wedding song.
was the wedding song.
You know, and so now you are. I'm thinking like, man, on my 10th anniversary, I might actually go ahead and bust that out, and that becomes like the new wedding song.
Amen.
You know,
Amen. So I'm just glad to be a part of that. To to be doing this all these years and then have something that pops up. You know.
For the artists that are going to be watching this video, if it's the one thing that you want them to know about music publishing, what would it be?
Basically, learn the basics.
Okay.
You know, about protecting yourself.
Okay.
Copyright.
Okay.
And then learning just the basic things. What's a mechanical license?
Okay.
What's a performance royalty?
Okay.
Those type of things. And then find different ways to exploit the copyright.
Okay. And this, of course, brings me to one of the most important segments in this interview, which is tips that you want to give people about becoming a professional songwriter.
Write a great song. Choose your method of your demonstration. What's your weapon? Whether you're going to be the singer-songwriter, using the guitar to accompany yourself, or it's going to be the piano, how you're going to record it. Is to choose your method of your demonstration. What's your weapon? Whether you're going to be the singer-songwriter, using the guitar to accompany yourself, or it's going to be the piano, how you're going to record it. And my third one would be is how you're going to let the world know that you have this. And that deals with networking, deals with a strong online presence.
Thanks so much, Larry, for your time, man.
Thank you,
I look
brother.
forward to seeing to seeing you at the campus, man.
Yeah, same here.
Take care.
All right.
Butterflies is what I feel inside.